Fine. We are going to start from the correction. Read it very carefully. Don't be rush to answer it. You have 2 minutes to think about it and give me answer as well. Along with the reason.
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, Kaina?
Ma'am, I said either is normally used in a pair, just like either or. तो जो मुझे समझ में आया मतलब ये सेंटेंस उसके अकॉर्डिंग either of these three umbrellas will suit me. तो यहाँ पे are भी तो फिर आना चाहिए यानी either of these three umbrellas will suit me or not.
One thing, what else?
मैम इतने टाइम में one thing ही समझ आई.
It's not correct. That's why I'm asking. You're very naughty girl. Anyways, you are correct in there is a rule regarding the either or.
Use of either or. Yes, ma'am.
But it is not appropriate here because either
Yes,
is a singular.
ma'am.
And the clue here is
Plural. These three umbrellas.
umbrellas. 3 umbrellas. That's the nature of
Yes, ma'am.
plural. It means
Yes,
we
ma'am.
have to change it. Fine?
Yes, ma'am.
And if I'll say that we can change it to any of these 3 umbrellas, rest would be same.
Yes, ma'am.
Any question or any ambiguity up till here?
No, ma'am.
That's from the past
Actually,
paper 2007.
I have learned from you either or is used for singular.
Yes. I think we have discussed in the subject verb agreement class. Is it so?
No, ma'am.
No?
No, ma'am. Ma'am.
Oh my god.
मैम दंगल खेलने लगी. मैम अभी आपने सब्जेक्ट और प्रेडिकेट वाला भी बताना आज मुझे याद है.
All right, I'll tell you.
Yes, ma'am.
First, solve this. Think about it and mute from your side.
Yes, ma'am. Hello?
Yes.
Ma'am, shall you not take my words in this matter? Should you not take my word in this matter?
No. There is no sense to change shall. Shall or will. There is a rule of shall and will.
Take my words in this matter.
Shall is used for the singular or plural.
Yes, ma'am.
Both are used for the future. I am giving you the clue. Try again.
Ma'am, shall you not take my words in this matter?
No. Where is the verb of you? You is a subject. It has a verb shall. Fine.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
There
ma'am.
is another, there are two verbs and two subject. The second verb is missing. That's again another clue. This is the way you
Ma'am,
are
you
going
will
to
correct.
critically. We cannot change words because this is referred to the word. Fine. If we will
Okay,
change
shall
the
you not have?
word in this matter. Excuse me. Yes,
Yes, ma'am, I have got that point.
you got it. There is a two way to
Yes, ma'am.
correct this thing. Like we can change words and then the whole sense will be changed. Fine. If you get it, keep this
Yes,
thing.
ma'am.
Keep only one rule in your mind behind the each mistake. Here is the we are discussing the rule of shall and will. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
This one is tricky one. Take some time in order to solve this riddle.
Ma'am, the correct one will be the this poor man was suffering much for a long time. We will remove the word past from the sentence.
No,
If I am not wrong.
you are wrong. Think again. You are very near to your answer. Like you correctly tell me, like we have to change and eliminate the past. Then what? You there?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. This poor man was suffering much for a long period. तो फिर मतलब नहीं हम लोगों ने इधर लिखा long past time.
When we will remove the past, it will change. The was is already in the past sense, but it
Yes, ma'am.
has into the perfect past. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
This poor man had been. Switch. Turn off your mic, please. An ambiguity.
No, ma'am.
Here is a rule from the conditional sentence, which we discussed in length in our previous classes.
Ma'am, if he had not died, he would have grown up to be a murderer.
Very good. Third type conditional sentence. If he had not died. We discussed this in previous class, that's why you.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it would be, it is high time they had mended this road, or it is high time they mended this road.
Very good. Both are good. Any ambiguity up till now?
No, ma'am. लेकिन ज्यादा बेटर कौन सा वाला होगा? They had mended or they mended this road?
Both are correct. You can write anyone. Tell me.
Ma'am, neither he or nor I am in the wrong. I के साथ R नहीं आता.
Very good. Very good, Kainat. We are solving the past paper.
Thank
It's
you.
in, like, you have got out of 8, you did correct 3. We have still 2 left. Then
Ma'am, we have done 6 yet.
I'm saying so. We have 2 left out of.
Sorry. Ma'am, I heard him going down the stairs.
Very good.
Went तो नहीं आएगा इसमें.
Yes. Past continuous tense. The last.
Paper is made up of wood.
Paper is made of
Made up of wood. Up आएगा.
No. Preposition mistake. Paper is made from.
Made up of नहीं आ सकता इसकी जगह.
No, no. There is a proper word, made from. Any question from the?
No, ma'am.
All right. The only one thing left. Grouping.
Yes, ma'am. Grouping and predicate and subject in a sentence.
First, we can discuss predicate and subject. Every sentence has its two parts. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
First is subject. Second is predicate. In the subject verb agreement, we need to consider the predicate and agree it with subject or vice versa. Fine? It's mean like Kainat is doing great.
Ma'am, KAIYNAT वाला कायना.
K.
आपने स्पेलिंग ठीक लिखे हैं, अरेंजमेंट गलत है. KAIYNAT.
Fine.
Ma'am, IY.
It's okay. Kainat is Kainat. She's not going
Yes,
anywhere.
Yes,
This?
ma'am, it's fine. It's just for the sake of fun. Yes, ma'am, ठीक है.
All right. At least I must know the spelling of my student, which is studying from
Yes, ma'am.
me from the last 2 months, and yet I am unable to memorize her spelling. Kaina is doing great. What is
Yes, ma'am.
subject here and what is predicate?
Kainat is subject and predicate you have to tell. Ma'am, are you all
Exactly.
right?
Yes, I am all right. Is doing great is a predicate. Every
Predicate.
sentence has two parts.
Two parts,
Kainat
a
is the
subject and a
subject,
predicate.
and the rest of the thing from the main sentence would called as a predicate. Got it?
Predicate. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
There are further types of predicate: subject predicate, object predicate, verb predicate, but that's not a need of our at this time. We can go with it. Like, you must get idea what is meant by subject and predicate.
Meant by predicate. Okay.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we are now going to start grouping of the words. What is meant by infraction? Kainat, you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. क्या बोला आपने?
What is meant by the infraction? Meaning of infraction?
मैम ब्रीच वायलेशन किसी चीज की, मतलब तोड़ना किसी चीज को.
Exactly. I'll tell you rules, but first of all, I'm giving you example, because this way your mind will be active and try to find this riddle in the less possible time, rather than
Yes,
I
ma'am.
will tell you in the scratch and then I will ask you.
मैम एक्चुअली देखें, इन्फ्रैक्शन है वो तो मतलब हम लॉ को तोड़ सकते हैं, ठीक है। तो अब ये इनेक्टमेंट है तो अमेंडमेंट मुझे उसके नियर बाय नहीं लगता, पता नहीं, एनालॉजी में मैं सबसे ज्यादा कंफ्यूज होती हूँ। एस्टेब्लिशमेंट ऑर्डर, इंटरप्शन।
आज आपको ये प्रॉब्लम नहीं रहेगी क्योंकि आज उसके पीछे रीजन होते हैं, रूल्स होते हैं, हमें रूल्स नहीं आते, वी डोंट नो
मे
ऑल
बी।
द रूल, दैट्स व्हाई।
मैम मुझे रिलेशन मतलब समझ में आ जाता है दो वर्ड्स का कि ये क्या बनाना चाह रहा है, लेकिन बाद में सॉल्व करते हुए मुझे पता नहीं क्या होता
When we do interrupt or try to impeach law, it's called infraction.
है। यस
Fine.
मैम। यस मैम।
Similarly, you can try from the subparts and try to locate the answer. What would be the relation between the law and infraction? Right, read from the right to left. Crime, punishment. It's no longer the case. Crime and punishment,
यस मैम।
they
मैम
would be eliminated.
इट वुड बी एलिमिनेटेड बिकॉज क्राइम करने के बाद आपको पनिशमेंट की मतलब वो तो
Exactly.
एक तरह से आउटकम है ना, तो
Yes.
वो तो नहीं आएगा इसमें।
There are 5 types of the cause and effect.
कॉज एंड इफेक्ट आते हैं इसमें, सिनोनिम्स भी
Issue
आते हैं, कभी
solution,
एंटोनिम्स भी होते हैं।
types, subtypes, branches, origin, and its roots or branches, you can say. There are several others, but mostly this is like employability is also one of them. Here, for instance, ball is used to throw, and the bat is used to throw. They both have same relation. Fine. It's
यस
called
मैम।
employability. Usage, how we employ something, how we utilize it.
यस मैम।
Fine.
यस मैम।
And amendment in enactment would not be a perfect relation because amendment is the change and enactment is to enforce.
यस
They
मैम।
both will eliminate from the mainstream. Then come order and establishment. That's the same thing. Structure and renovation. We make a structure, we go to structure and we have to renovate it. That's again an outcome. Fine. The only
यस
option
मैम।
left with the continuity and interruption, that's exactly the same answer. There are 3 ways to solve these sort of answers. We can start from
यस
the
मैम।
C, or we can start from the end and read it from the right to left, like crime to punishment, amendment to enactment, and try to make a relation. Got it?
यस मैम।
So the answer is interruption and continuity.
Interruption and
Do highlight
continuity.
it. Do highlight it.
यस मैम।
Fine.
यस मैम।
All right. Take some time and answer me quickly.
मैम मॉइस्चर और ड्रेंच तो एक ही सेंस में आते हैं ना, अगर रिलेशन की मतलब बात की जाए तो।
First, we have to understand the nature of the given question. Drench and moisten. Drench is what?
समथिंग वेट।
Yes, and moisten.
मैम मॉइस्चर भी तो उसी चीज में आता है, समथिंग मतलब वेट की सेंस में आएगा। मतलब वो स्लाइटली वेट होता है और वो मतलब ज्यादा वेट, ड्रेंच ज्यादा वेट की फॉर्म में होता है और मॉइस्चर स्लाइटली वेट की फॉर्म में आएगा।
Try again. Unable to think over it.
यस मैम।
Confine, enclose. Confine is to make a boundary line or do try to make a limitation. And enclose is similarly, but the sense is different.
यस मैम।
Fine. We can enclose a building. We can confine criminals in a building. Fine.
यस मैम।
Prick and stab. Prick, stab mean to hit someone from the back. Fine.
यस मैम,
Ignore.
और प्रिक का भी इसमें थोड़ा सा सेम ही सेंस आती है।
Yes. Prick. Yes, exactly. Disregard, ignore, scrub, polish. The only option which is very near, it's heat and chill.
यस मैम।
When we get the heat, we get the moisture by the way of sweating. And when we try to drink something, it is like cold or chill one.
That means we have to make the relation between moisture and heat, or moisture and heat, drench and chill.
Yes.
Okay.
Fine. It's pretty difficult.
Yes ma'am.
It takes some time to give you a sense. That's why I have started its practice. We will do 5 to 8 on each class, and by the time you will master in this particular area. Fine.
Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am.
All right, now this one is, you are going to solve this one. Mentally prepare. This one is easy one. A person who do know and have knowledge about the geography can easily solve this one. Kainav, you there?
Yes ma'am, I'm trying to make a relation between words. मैम मुझे तो ये सारे सेम लग रहे।
Tell me first, how many continents are there in the world?
7. 7.
Right. And continents are, islands are the part of continents. Is it so?
Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am.
Islands are those, just like the continents, which have independence, which have water on all four sided.
Yes
Fine.
ma'am.
And islands are the part of continents. It's mean something is big and that's a part. It's from the genre of body and
Then
part.
river, canal.
River, canal, no.
Maybe.
Continent are the much bigger. Try to make
Yes, ma'am.
more in the macro level, not on the small. You identified the nature. You can correctly reach
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
Just make another try. Continents are very big. They do have
Yes, ma'am.
islands, they do have rivers, they do have mountains, they do have many other several things. Islands
Mm-hmm.
are very small thing. Similarly, ocean is very big and the lakes are very smallest part. Got it?
Ma'am, then second one,
First one, ocean and lake.
ocean and oh, sorry, yes, ocean and lake.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
We
Yes,
can't
ma'am.
say river and canal because they are much like river is the thing like A, B, C, D, and the canal in the river there are hardly 5 to 6 canal. That's it. But the continent is a broad term. We think in the broader way. Fine. Any ambiguity?
No, ma'am.
All right. You do have good vocab. You can capitalize this strength in your exam. Just need little brushing
Yes, ma'am.
and polish. That's it.
Ma'am, lachrymose means weeping, weeping, tearful, crying, and दूसरी साइड पे tear, मतलब इनका आपस में रिलेशन ऐसा देखना है.
Yes. Tears are the small thing and lachrymose are the great thing. Like
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
to become sad and it shows the nature and the personality. The person who weeps. Fine.
Yes,
Similarly,
ma'am.
a person who use the words in the oh, I have to ask you first, then I will explain. You try it. Why not request an effusive?
Ma'am, actually, I'm confused among verbs and words. आपने उसी को explain करना सबसे पहले start कर दिया था.
Actually, the thing is
Verbose भी तो long speeches को मतलब words को बोलते हैं ना, unnecessary words जब contain किए जाएं.
exactly
और
tears. Then
yes, ma'am.
tears are the short term, and when we will try to in length them, the tears, it comes and it make a new situation. That's called
Yes,
lachrymose. Similarly, words
yes,
are
ma'am.
the fine thing. When we will take it
Yes, ma'am.
on the extreme level, it comes under the verbosity.
Yes,
Verbose.
ma'am. और
Fine.
effusive का तो मतलब effusive और request का
There's
तो
no
मुझे as such
relation
इतना नहीं
between
समझ
them.
आ रहा. Relation effuse,
There is
yes
no
ma'am, वो
relation.
तो yes ma'am, उनका relation तो समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा था मुझे. ठीक है, yes ma'am.
Actually, I always start, I am telling you the trick as well. Always start from the E. E,
Okay.
D, C, and then illuminate it quickly.
Yes ma'am. EDC. Okay. मतलब reverse order में जाना चाहिए.
Yes, exactly.
क्योंकि उसे पता होता है reverse में जाने तक बच्चों का दिमाग वैसे ही घूम गया होगा.
Exactly. You got my few clues. What is the meaning of Kuvan? You know? Or I have to tell you?
Yes, ma'am. Kuan is a meeting of witches, I guess.
Very good.
Ma'am, but a doctor cannot make a meeting with medicine. Ma'am, actor or troupe?
How you can say so? Give
Ma'am,
me
troupe
reason.
is a group of performers, band performers.
Similarly, the which is meeting and
Yes, ma'am.
agreement.
Meeting or
You got it.
that's why. Yeah.
Actor and troupe. That must be up for now. We are done. 5. Less, the more effective.
Yes, ma'am.
Any question regarding today's lecture, you can ask me.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's clear.
Okay. See you. Fi Manila.
Yes, ma'am.
Allah Hafiz.